everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Kristen and I am so glad that you guys have joined me today. So today we are going to be talking about healthcare as far as your teeth go. So people ask me oftentimes what I am using to use for toothpaste, because I talk about using and implementing a lot of like natural treatment into your life, instead of using maybe something that you could just purchase quickly from over the counter. And I'm not gonna name any brands, but so how I like to do it is I have a couple of recipes. You can kind of do your own research. This is just what I choose to do for myself. Is I like to do as natural as possible. So the first thing that I recommend, if you would like to maybe try this, or if you're interested in doing something natural like I'm doing, is to use Redmond's clay. It's Redmond's bentonite clay. So it's a natural product. This is a brand new bag. I haven't opened it yet. And it's a big bag, but you can use Redmond's clay for so many like purposes. It's good as like a poultice for pulling stuff out of your body. If you've gotten like a bite or something like that, you can use, it's 1 part bentonite clay to 2 parts of water if you happen to get like a scratch or a cut or something that needs to be pulled out. So this is a living mineral. And I think that it's really important that we are not only eating live food, like live plants, and getting as much raw into our system and greens and vegetables as possible, but your teeth are living as well. They are living organisms. And in order to keep them as healthy as possible, I personally believe that you implement something that is a living product. So Redmond's clay is a living mineral. So what I do is, this is a 1/4 cup. So I just make it for myself and my fiance. Now, here in the future, I'm actually going to make some for my family members because they've been asking. And over the holidays, I meant to make this for them. And so I think maybe just the next time that I see them, I don't feel like it has to be a holiday to just give. And so the next time that I see them, I'm gonna go ahead and make them some. So I don't wanna put it in a metal bowl. I'm just kind of like, not really too interested in that. So I just used this plastic bowl. You use what's best for you. So there is the bentonite clay. And then what I personally like to add is some calcium, because your teeth need calcium. That's why they as in you know who, tell you to use like, oh, drink cow milk, do this, do whatever. Your choice. I'm not saying you should or shouldn't do any of those things, but I'm going to implement some calcium into this. Now, I do equal parts to the best of my ability with the calcium. You don't necessarily have to. That's just how I choose to do it. Like I said, do your own research when it comes to your own health. I also like to use some ground clove. So we just picked this up for the purposes of making this video. Now I have a huge bag of ground clove that I use in other products. So I would probably say, in fairness, I'm gonna pop this off because I love clove. I love the taste of clove, especially when I'm brushing my teeth in the morning. I'm gonna say that is easily. Now you need to try this yourself, because if you actually use too much clove, I will tell you what ends up happening is that it will like kind of burn your mouth and kind of peel your mouth. I'm used to this. I would say start off slow, maybe use, I would probably start with like a teaspoon and then work your way into creating like a product that you actually like using and when you brush your teeth. So I'm gonna say that's a solid tablespoon in there, but I like that flavor. Cinnamon is already a natural, has natural antibacterial properties in it. So that's why it's good to kind of get cinnamon into your diet a little bit. So I'm gonna add some cinnamon, and this is the brand that we are using for this video. Now I also have a huge bag of cinnamon in which I just mostly do replacement, fill this back up and then use that, but it's the same thing. It's organic cinnamon, and I'm probably using another tablespoon in there for that. And I didn't bring something to stir this with, but I'll just use the end of all right, so basically there you go. Definitely stir it up better than I did, but that's what it's gonna look like. So you're just gonna wet your toothbrush, and then you're gonna dip it in here, and then the powder form will be there, and then you're just gonna brush your teeth with it as you would proceed with normally brushing your teeth. I am definitely gonna say that you need to add it to a glass jar or something with a lid, and make sure that you write names on it. So keep yours separate from, you know, your partner's or your children's. Let them have their own, because that way it just, you might like more cinnamon or more clove or whatever flavor you choose to add or spice to add in it that might be antibacterial related, and the kids may not like it as much. So plus it keeps like germs from spreading anyway, and it makes them feel like they have their own little piece that they are responsible for, and it just teaches them. So work with them. If you have kids, say, hey, let's do this as a family project together if you feel like they're at that age where they can learn these steps. Because the whole reason for kind of doing this is not only for the people that have asked me to start creating some of these videos, but it's also to create a process where we're teaching our children and we're teaching the next generation, or we're just teaching ourselves at this point how to do this, because a lot of us don't have that in our skill set, in our toolbox, as I would say if I had a client. You need this in your toolbox so that way this is something you can build upon. I'm not telling you to go run out and buy all this stuff that I use, but it is fairly simple. Now, when you brush your teeth with this, do not spit this down your sink, in your toilet, in your shower. You need to spit it out in a trash can or something that's going to be thrown away, or out in your yard, or you know, I don't know how many people are standing out in the yard brushing their teeth, but maybe you are. Maybe you live off grid and that's what you do. So or you have an outdoor shower, maybe. Just make sure, because what's going to happen is it is a clay, and so it will build up and it will clog your pipes. So you don't want to do that, and you don't, even if you live in an apartment or something, you don't want to create that mess either. Just make sure that you're doing your due diligence to you know, make sure that you're disposing of this product properly. For me, like if I were outside and I just happened to be brushing my teeth for some reason, I'd probably spit it in the compost or something like that, just because, let it go back to Mother Earth. But you know, do again what works best for you. Make sure that you again put this in a container that's got a lid, like a glass container. That's my recommendation. And so I'm actually going to be making, I bought the bigger bags because I'm going to be making more of this for my family and my friends and my loved ones, because I think it's just really important that I have the opportunity to share with them. So I'm going to move forward with sharing. Okay, so here's the other piece of that I'm going to tell you guys is, if that's Luna playing, sorry, is that if you all don't want to make your own toothpaste, or you don't feel comfortable doing it, this is a brand that you can travel with and that I use. This is from Redmond's Real Salt. It's the same company that I purchased the bentonite clay from and that I purchased my salt from. So they actually, this is a cinnamon one, and I actually like it. So if I'm on the road, or if I ran out and I forgot to make more, or you just want to change in texture, this is a paste. Now let me get some out for you. Again, you don't want to spit this. You see, it's very paste-like. And you don't want to rinse your mouth necessarily after doing it. This is a product that you don't have to like swish out when you're done. This is fine. Like, I just spit it out and then move on. Like, if I'm like rushing around in the mornings, I just brush my teeth with it, and then I'll just spit out whatever excess that I have. and then go on about my day. So the thing about this is that Redmond has other flavors. So if maybe you're not really a big cinnamon fan, I think that they have like spearmint or mint. They've got some other toothpaste that you can try. So that's my recommendation, is that if you're considering changing maybe how you do your dental hygiene, this might just be something to take into consideration. This is what I use. This is what people have been asking me about. And so I just wanted to share this information with you all. I love these products. I love Redmond. I am not supported by Redmond. I don't get any kickbacks for any of this. I'm just saying from a mental health perspective, and what I share with my friends and family and clients is bringing in that natural as much as possible and making sure that what you're using is live and real and healthy and good for you. So stock up on these if you can, and if not, here's an opportunity for you to make your own and then share with your family and friends and loved ones. All right, so added bonus for today, which I don't normally do an added bonus. I keep getting questions about my lipstick, which I think is kind of interesting. And I believe it's because I talk a lot and I work 2 jobs, so, and that does not include what I'm doing here on YouTube. And so I'm always like out and about, and my lipstick will literally last all day. And so people are like, how does that happen? You're reapplying, aren't you? And I'm like, actually, I'm not reapplying. Like, I put this on at like 4 o'clock in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, and then I start my day, and it pretty much lasts all day. I don't really have to like think about it, which is really nice. So here is what I use, and so since you guys have been asking, I wanted to share. It's Queen of Poisons. It's by Kat Von D, and I like that she is cruelty free, or at least that's what she claims. So I gotta take her for what she claims her company to be, and I think she tries to do a lot of like vegan products, or is geared towards that. So I like this product because she actually has a dual set here. I don't have to think about what I'm ordering. So again, that is Queen of Poisons. Hopefully you all can see that. It is a little bit dark for me, but it is winter, so I don't mind using it. I would like to see her company, if possible, come out with maybe something a little lighter for people that are kind of fair skinned like me, to where it's not so heavy on the lip. And I definitely like that they have gone ahead and picked out both the lip liner and the lip color, and I don't have to think about it, and it's everlasting. That is literally what it says on the back, is everlasting, and that is the truth. Like, it kind of like dries your lips out a little bit, I would say, but it's also winter here in Florida, so it's kind of hard for me to actually say that it's truly based on this product. I would like to see how this does in the summer. I have been using this product. I've been using Kat Von D for years now, and this is the first time that I actually tried this specific like lip gloss and liners. So we'll see how it lasts in the summer. I think it'll be just fine in the summer. I think it's just dry out right now, so it's probably just my lips, but I really like that product. So there is your added bonus for today on what I use. Again, so check them out, Redmond Real Salt, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget, love one another, be kind, go spend time with your neighbors, get to know who is within your community. I think that it's really important that we make those connections, especially in this day and age, as we need the love and support of each other. And right now my puppies are needing my love, because Luna is over there just staring at me, whimpering and crying and wanting someone to play with her. So I'm gonna go spend time with my babies, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I am so humbled by this experience.